Hey guys, my name is Cory, Dominic, and today is the brand new episode of Randomonium. Today is Sunday, July 12th, 2015. And before I go into the intro, I just wanted to say I'm going to be doing something different. I have a bunch of segments lined up tonight, and I just want to make sure if you guys don't want to watch the whole show, you can. That'd be great. I will be leaving little bookmarks, so you can just skip right ahead. And if you don't, you can just watch the full show. But it's up to you. So, without further ado, here is the intro. Roll it!
Now, please put your hands together for the Randomonium Show with host Cory Dominic.
I got a lot of things I want to talk about. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and I just have been way busy with school and work and just living life. I have been making a bunch of videos lately, and I love doing them. The show, I am trying to keep it coming, but it's a lot harder, and it doesn't mean I want to stop doing it. I'm going to keep doing it, but it's hard. And now that I got my studio back up and running, it's a lot easier to do. That's the other reason why I haven't been able to do it. And that's all I got to say. So, the first order of business, this just happened last week. Two YouTubers, you know them as Joshua DTV and Psycho Soprano, or Colleen Ballinger. They just got married. And they have a beautiful wedding video that they uploaded to the internet. And if you haven't seen it, the link will be in the description below. And I encourage you all to watch it and, leave your well wishes to them. They are going to live a long and happy life together. I guarantee it. They are made for each other, and they're just great. Shout out to them. In other news, speaking of YouTubers, well-known YouTubers have come out of their silence, I should say. And they came forth saying that they came out of the closet. And one of them, I have a little bit of the video. I'm not going to show you the full video because I don't own the video. So, like I said, you can please check out the full video in the link in the description. First one is Mr. Shane Dawson. He has come out and said that he is bisexual. That means he likes both men and women.
Hey, what's up, you guys? So this is a really hard video for me to make. And I'm really scared, and I never thought I would be making this ever. And I woke up this morning, and I just had to.
Other things I wanted to talk about. A couple of movies that are coming out. I have 2 trailers. I'm not showing you the full ones because I don't have the rights to them. So I'm going to splice them up and show them to you. The first one will be the Goosebumps trailer. That's the one I really wanted to talk about the most. Personally, I'm going to show you the trailer first, and then I'm going to talk about what I think. So without further ado, here is Jack Black in R.L. Stine's movie adaptation of Goosebumps.
Mom, are you positive that there weren't any other places looking for vice principals?
You promise you'll give it a shot?
I promise.
So you're the new neighbor?
Yeah, I'm Zach, by the way.
I'm Hannah. I gotta go.
Hi. Hi, David. He's a big teddy bear.
Don't take it personally. He doesn't really like anyone.
Yeah.
Oh, who's Hannah?
She's locked in this house, and her dad's a psychopath.
Whoa, the Abominable Snowman of Pasadena? These are all Goosebumps games.
Did you unlock a book?
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I'll put it back where it belongs. Look, here it is. All right?
Yeah.
If we know their weaknesses, we can capture them all.
Honestly, I think it's going to be good. It looks like a great Halloween, campy children's film. I have a few things to compare it to. The Goonies, Hocus Pocus, Night at the Museum. Anything that has things coming to life, obviously. It looks great. It looks a lot like an action-adventure tween comedy. you got Jack Black, obviously, and playing R.L. Stine. Found this Comic-Con footage from last year where he says he's not playing R.L. Stine, he's playing a version of R.L. Stine, and he has R.L. Stine's blessing. So with that, when you watch this film, please don't think that's how R.L. Stine is in real life, whether he is or isn't. This is Jack Black's interpretation. That could go both ways for how Jack Black plays the character. You might like the guy, you might think he's a little crazy, as you've seen Jack Black in School of Rock, among other films. And I just think it's going to be a good film. It's got a lot of funny characters. It's got that kid from The Bad News Bears. He used to have blonde hair in that movie. And yeah, that looks pretty funny. But it does look like a mix between The Goonies, because there's a whole story to it. There's a girl. That whole scene with the mother, I don't know if I like it. It looks a little like too campy for that. But then again, so is Hocus Pocus. But I gotta love Hocus Pocus. It's a great film. And that didn't even come out on Halloween, believe it or not. That came out in July, I believe, June or July of 1993. Speaking of trailers, the other trailer I wanted to show you was, yes, Alvin and the Chipmunks Road Chip. It's a real film, and it's coming to theaters this Christmas. And it is released under it says on the YouTube channel where I got this from, that this is a Bella Thorne movie, where Bella Thorne only makes, I think, like maybe a millisecond cameo in this, and she has no big part in it. I don't know if this is a teaser trailer or what, but I'm going to show you a shortened version of the trailer, and I just want you guys to leave your thoughts and comments on what you want to see from those two movies and what you think it will be like. Rate the movie. Anything you want to say about the movies, please leave your comments below, and I will respond to as many as I can. So, without further ado, here is Alvin and the Chipmunks Road Chip.
Where anything can happen, and usually does. But this Christmas, get ready to raise the stakes when the road trip becomes...
You drive like my grandmother! This is awesome!
The Road Chip. Alvin and the Chipmunks. The Road Chip.
When I say party, you say Alvin! Party!
Alvin!
Alvin! Party!
Alvin!
Oh, buzzkill. Don't believe me, just watch, come on!
Since you last saw me, I have gotten a brand new lens, and I just wanted to quickly show you some test footage of that. So without further ado, roll my test footage, please! Another big thing I found on the internet the other day was I think it's a set photo for the all-female Ghostbusters movie that is coming out. And it's got them in their Ghostbusters uniforms. And you can easily tell they're basically remaking Ghostbusters, the original one with all the guys. And you can tell that they're basically making a carbon copy of that, but with females. I don't know how I feel. It's just a photo. There's no trailer. There's no teaser. There's no anything on it. But all I have is this photo, which I will leave right here. And please, again, leave what you guys like about that picture, what you think it's going to be like, and whatnot. The comments, please leave them below. What else do I have for you guys today? Yeah. Oh, I have some t-shirt designs and sweatshirt designs coming soon. If you guys want one, if you guys are in need of Randomonium apparel, please leave a comment below, or please feel free to email us at bsbchampion@gmail.com with the message being shirts or design or logo, whatever. You cannot copy the logo. It is copywritten, and you can not distribute this logo. Only I have the permission to, because I have had the design and I helped make the design. So no one else has the approval except for me. So that's that. And speaking of shows and whatnot, I had recently tweeted with a former Boy Meets World cast member who made a very small appearance back in the early days of Boy Meets World, towards the end of the series, and he played Will Friedle, Eric's little adoptive brother, for a short period of time, until Eric said he could not adopt him because he didn't feel it was right. and he let him go with another family, and the little boy was upset. And that kid is Tommy. Now, if you saw this last episode on Friday, he is in that. He makes a small cameo in it, and I decided to find him on Twitter and ask him a few questions. And it went something like this. I asked him, other than Girl Meets World, have you been acting since you were on George Lopez? He was on George Lopez after he did Boy Meets World, and he played a small character on that. His name was Ricky. He played a little character on that. He played like a little thug character. He says, and I quote, I did a few commercials, but I am getting my degree before I go back to acting. So to JB Gaynor, I 100% agree with you. That is a great idea, great option to do. If you guys are all into acting or anything like that, feel you should. I'm not telling you to get a degree, but it is most likely better to get your degree first before pursuing anything, because that way, if you don't, hit it big time right away, you can always fall back on a career. And I asked him what his major was, and he said it was, I'm majoring in accounting. So it tells you he's got a bright future ahead of him. And finally, I asked him, what was it like revisiting a character you played as a small child? He said, it was pretty cool. I mean, I never would have thought that I would be playing the same character from 15 years ago. And I couldn't agree with you more, JB Gaynor. Could not agree with you more. So if you haven't seen the episode, please go back and watch it. It is Girl Meets Mr. Squirrels Goes to Washington. Well, that's all we have time for, folks, today. I am Cory Dominic, and this has been Randomonium. Stay tuned, and I will see you next time. And remember, stay random. See you next time. Hang in there, guys.